In today's video, I'm going to go over exactly how I can make over $100,000 as a brand new real estate agent in 2022. And what I want to do is to give you an idea of what are the 3 subtle changes that I implemented in my business to see astronomical results. And this is something that you can do in your business too, because the goal here is to make subtle tweaks to the overall system that you have for your business and not to make big changes, because that could be disastrous. Hey, what's up everyone? It's John Lee here, and if you're new to my channel, welcome. Please hit the like button down below, the thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more awesome content. My goal here is to create more content to help realtors, to help business owners scale their businesses massively in the online space. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. What I want to talk about first is focus. So you really want to narrow down and zone in, laser focused on a handful of things that you have to do. And this is especially prominent for business owners, for realtors, for entrepreneurs. We get this shiny object syndrome. There are so many tactics, so many ways that we can go about running our business, and it seems like all these methods are doing extremely well for so many of these people, and we just get too excited. We get caught up in the shiny object syndrome, and we end up not seeing any results because we're too spread out. When you're spread out too thin, you aren't focused, your mind is all over the place, your dedication of your time, energy, money is all over the place, you're scattered everywhere, and it's hard to see any results that could come out of that. So it's important that you single down and focus on a handful of things that you need to do and continue to work on them no matter what. Next thing I wanted to talk about are partnerships. Again, everyone has their strengths, everyone has their weaknesses, and for those individuals that are extremely successful at what they do, they form strategic partnerships to be able to help everyone elevate their game, to be able to 10x their results that they achieve, whereas on their own they could only do so much. But now when you have partnerships in place for people that are helping you generate enormous results to grow your business, they're taking away your time, they're taking away the hassle, the stress, so you can laser focus on the things that you're good at and the things that you excel at, so that they can do what they do best. And that's how you're able to scale your businesses and 10x it to, again, create astronomical results. Now, another pro tip is productivity. So it's important that we create our daily power list. This is a fancy way to say goal list, and I like it because it creates a sense of urgency. It's very action focused. It's not some sort of fluffy goal that you have to achieve in a year or so. It's daily tasks that you can get done, that you should focus on getting done, so you can eventually see crazy results in a month or in a year's time. And I like to look at daily power lists from the lens of IPAs, income producing activities. Guys, it's so important that you just focus every single day. Focus on writing 3 to 5 things down on your daily power list that are exclusively income producing activities. And what you realize is when you focus on doing income producing activities every single day, guess what? You actually produce more income. Surprise. It's so incredibly important that you do this. And make no excuses. Make sure you get these 3 to 5 tasks on your income producing activities list done so you can yield astronomical results income wise over the year. So that's extremely important, and that's something that has been a game changer for me. For example, this year in 2022, my income producing activity is focused around content creation. And when I talk about content creation, I really want to focus on 3 main avenues of content creation. One is content creation for courses. Another is content creation that is in the form of long form, which means 10 to 15 minutes. Usually I'm going over some sort of a strategy, or I'm going over an explanation video, more in depth. And the last one is short form content creation videos. That would include repurposing and chopping up the long form content. That would include giving out 1 to 3 tips. That include videos that would be able to help me focus and zone in on one particular question, which I can kind of briefly elaborate on. And that's been my focus. So every single day, my main focus is to get long form videos done, short form video done, and course content done. And depending on the day of the week, I have different IPAs that I set out to accomplish, but these are the main focus that I put on my list to get done every single day. And I know if I focus on this, it's gonna generate and yield tremendous results for me this year. The next thing I want to talk about is leverage. So when you think about leverage, it's important to kind of look at it from a different perspective. You want to have leverage by quantity, and another way to look at it is by quality. So when you're a real estate agent and you sell a home, you create one source of income. And you sell a home and then you get money. Now, because there's only so much time in the day, that's a clock, your income is quite capped, because it depends on how much time you allocate, how many houses you can sell, and how many clients you can handle at one time. It's capped because not all sales are created the same. Some clients convert faster, some clients convert longer. Some deals might not go through when the client decides not to sell or buy. Clients might decide to change their mind and work with another agent halfway. So there's so many situations that could arise that could interrupt the flow of you closing this deal. Hence, there's actually a lot of wasted time when you focus solely on this one income stream, which is to sell or buy a property and earn commission. So now, if we look at quantity, we want to think about how to create multiple streams of income to be able to generate not just one income stream within a set time, but potentially make 2 income streams, 3 income streams, 4 income streams. And if you're focusing on real estate, one way of doing that is to have coaching, right? You can coach other agents. Another way is to grow a team. By growing a team now, you have other team members that you can lean on to kind of take on more clients to help you scale your business. And another way to kind of look at it is, to go into renovation, to be a builder, or to be a landlord, right? So to own properties yourself. So by renovating property, that creates an opportunity for you to make money. Managing contractors creates opportunity for you to make a commission and help them sell the property. As a builder, that creates an opportunity for you to get in with more investors to build a property on the lot and to sell that off that property instead of selling one house at a time, or maybe selling 30 units, 50 units, 100 units, depending on the scale of this project that you're building. From a landlord's point of view, you can help tenants, help investors manage their tenants and to help them find tenants to put into their rental properties, and you can create essentially another stream of income just by property management. Now, that would be if you want to focus on quantity. And if we want to focus on quality, then you want to focus on maximizing the amount of exposure and reach that you get with your set time. So a way to look at this is, for example, if we create content, not only are we reaching 10 people, we might be able to reach 500, might be able to reach 50,000, 100,000, a million viewers. So to me, you have quality, because the more you're able to get in front of people, potential buyers, potential sellers, potential investors, there's a higher chance that you could potentially close a deal, right? It's a numbers game. So to me, by investing an hour into, closing one deal, I only have one source of income, right? But if I invest that 1 hour into coaching, maybe coaching 20 agents, or I invest that hour into training my 5 team members, or I invest that hour into doing renovations, or talking to landlords, talking to builders and investors, I can maximize my time. But now if I invest that same time into creating content, all of a sudden I get a wider reach, right? The problem with quantity is, usually as a realtor, you're geographically restricted. And to be able to have quality, you want to expand globally. And then the last and final thing I want to talk about is working smart versus working hard. You want to be able to really, really dive deep into your business. You want to figure out what are some tasks that are repetitive. Repetitive tasks that are not income producing activities. Repetitive tasks that have a low dollar value to you. So once you identify those repetitive tasks that you're doing on a daily basis, you want to create templates. That could include you documenting the process of how to do these repetitive tasks. And once you have templates in place, now you want to create a standard operating procedure. Standard operating procedure. This is extremely important for next step, which is outsourcing. And the reason why you want to do that is because you focus on your IPAs. You focus on things that you're good at, that you're great at. The core parts of your business that actually generate results. That's what you want to spend all of your time on. You don't want to spend time doing repetitive tasks such as admin work, such as looking for properties, arranging showings, writing contracts, putting in paperwork, following all that information. You don't want to spend time doing that because they don't garner you results. And it's important that you go through the process of knowing what the repetitive tasks are, that you go through the process of creating templates for it, that you go through the process of setting up standard operating procedures, because this is the foundation for you to hire the right people. If you don't go through the process of doing these 4 steps, it's hard for you to identify good talent from great talent. It's hard for you to identify talent that will actually help you scale your business or talent that will actually hold you back, because now you got to go back and clean up the mess that they made. So you want to make sure that you go through this process so you know what type of people to hire. And it's also important that you have tremendous self-awareness. You want to figure out what you're good at, what you suck at, what you are passionate about, and what you hate doing. So the first step is to be self-aware, to figure out exactly where you're good at, what you suck at, what you're passionate about, what you enjoy doing, and what you hate doing. And based off this self-awareness quadrant, you can then figure out what are the tasks and where do these tasks fall under this self-awareness quadrant, because there might be repetitive tasks that you actually are good at doing and that you are passionate about doing. And maybe it's important for you to do those tasks yourself, versus tasks that you have to do that you suck at, or tasks that you have to do that you hate doing. And guys, trust me, you follow through, you actually go through this video, rewatch this video, hope you took notes throughout this video, but if you actually go through this video and you go step by step through, you'll realize that by making these subtle tweaks in your business, you're going to be able to 10x, alright? And that's exactly what I did myself to be able to get to the next level. That's exactly what I did myself to be able to create these crazy results in my business. And that's what I want for you as well. Again, thank you guys for tuning in till the very end. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you thought about this video. Let me know what other content you want me to create. And be sure to subscribe and tune in for future videos. Again, thank you guys so much, and we'll see you